And let's continue with the first check of voice mod. Let's continue with the first check of voice mod.
And can I get a secondary voice mod check? Can I get a secondary voice mod check? Secondary first mod check.
And can I get a voice mod check that everything's back to normal? Voice mod check that everything is back to normal. Okay, so it looks like everything has checked out. With that being done, we're going to continue with our familiarization flights tonight. So I've been flying the Finland B-239. Fighter cover. So let's go in for the brief. Alright, let's check the difficulty. I think these are all the same settings as last time. And I'm keeping things pretty simple in the flight model. Just so that I can get in here and relearn the game. It has been some time since I've flown this, and I never flew it. I never spent a huge amount of time in it. Yeah, so I do have no instant success on. Oh. Seems like I got a bit of a drag there. I'm not sure what that was about. Alright, everything seems to be good on difficulty. Let's go ahead and get up in the air. Alright. Keyboard's not quite positioned where I really want it. Let's see if I can get that moved in a little closer. Let's go ahead and light up the engine. Check out the exterior view. I do want to... Looks like the flaps are already partially extended. The aircraft is already underway. That's not good. Not good at all. I get back in the cockpit. This is probably gonna... Not sure if this is gonna work. I determined that what I've been doing wrong on takeoff is not giving the aircraft enough power and lingering too much on the ground. Let's go ahead and close the flaps. Bring the gear up. See if my wingman is taken off. Not getting full control of the camera. Probably don't need to be at 100% power. Let's go ahead and get back inside the cockpit and bring the map up. Or actually, we'll just go ahead and engage the autopilot. See where I'm heading to map-wise. Looks like my wingman is airborne. So we got a pretty long distance track here. Let's see the Soviets coming in from the east here already. Not going to break off and attack them yet. I did that the first training mission up and didn't really work out that well. Seemed like it was better just to track along my prescribed route here and engage them when I should encounter them. But can go ahead and speed up the time compression so this transit isn't as long as it would be in real time. So tonight I'm flying with the Logitech G X52, which is the new flight control system that I purchased to replace my old Cytec X45. I really like the Cytec, but it was just old in terms of it was just delaminating along some of the plastic. Alright. Let's get it back to normal time compression. Looks like we're coming up on these guys. Can leave the map up. And I'd forgotten that that mouse look works on this. I don't know what this is. Primary destroy U2. I guess that's where our landing is. So with the map down, the mouse will actually look over in that direction. I don't have visual on them yet. They are out almost due east. One of these keys that I'm hitting should snap the aircraft back to the centerline position, but it doesn't seem to do that. I guess at this point, take one more quick look. I don't know what else to do. I guess I'm going to take off the autopilot and go ahead and head over there on my own. Should be almost 090 or a little bit north of that. So we'll go ahead and come around to 080. No visual on these guys yet. I'm up at 2,000 feet. I think I see him painting there against the clouds. Alright, party one. Yep, there they go. Let's go get them. Push it up to 110%. Oh, I got some guys down low as well. Take out that low altitude guy. Red 5. Oh, two guys down low. Oh, there he goes, there he goes. Whoa! No. No, I'm gonna spin. No! No, my engine's out! Hold on. Oh, man. I think it doesn't really matter, but just so I can get used to it. Where is, I think it should be under miscellaneous. Snap view, pan view, head movement, cause miscellaneous. Yeah, bailout is Control E. So we're going to see if we can hit that. Well, it wasn't quite what I expected. I didn't realize that guy was going to clip me as he flew by. Alright, let's run those back. Quit mission. Okay, we can refly it. Alright, so we're getting fairly accustomed to this. We will, let's go ahead and partially extend the flaps. Now let's go ahead and get back inside the cockpit, light off the engine. Upsy daisy. Go ahead and retract the flaps. Bring up the gear. Speed right now is about 220 kilometers per hour. Let's go ahead and take it up to 2,000 meters in altitude. Start bringing my heading over to about 135. Not a very glorious start to the evening's flight. Alright, with the takeoff successful, let's go ahead and turn it over to the autopilot. There's my wingman. So overall, so far, I've been pretty happy with the Logitech GX52. I had a lot of misgivings about it. A lot of people made mention of the fact that they started gaming with it, and then one day they just woke up and it stopped working. So we're definitely in the honeymoon period, so I cannot say that I've been all clear of that possibility. I have seen one of the symptoms that people talked about, which was that that at one point when I brought my computer up out of sleep, half of the LEDs were out, so some of the lighting that illuminates the buttons didn't come up. So what I've started doing is if I'm going to bring the PC out of sleep or hibernate or any kind of low power state or powered off state, I unplugged the X52 and then plugged them after the PC is up. It looks like there's either some wonkiness in the X52 applet that runs in the background to interconnect with the control system, or it could be that it doesn't care for that bump of voltage that it gets over across USB when a PC initially powers up. But well, this flight control system was not as expensive as the Thrustmaster Warthog, which I just wasn't ready and willing to make the investment on right now. It's still fairly expensive. It's still more expensive than my Thrustmaster T16000 overall, only by about $20. So I do want to try and protect my investment and keep it working for as long as I can. Alright, so somewhere between waypoint 1 and 2, we're going to break off and intercept these guys. Primary, destroy U2. I guess technically once I do that, it's kind of like mission accomplished. But outside of just that fear that I have, they've been working pretty good. They're about the same weight as the X45, maybe a skosh bit heavier. I do like that they actually came with actual suction cup feet attachments on the bottom instead of just the little rubber pads, which eventually, with a lot of electronics, I find that those rubber pads, that the adhesive on them gets loose and you wind up losing one pad or something. So I do like that. That's interesting. So he broke. So the autopilot took it left initially. I think I'm not going to go as far towards waypoint 2 as I did last time before I take over from the autopilot. And again, mainly what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get 2 flights under my belt before I... coming off autopilot now. Before I try and go through the campaign. Because once I start accruing flight statistics and stuff towards my career for realsies, I want to kind of have some basic familiarization flights down. But overall, I really like the feel of the X52. I like the layout of the buttons and controls. It's got 2 hat switches, several dials. I also didn't realize it's got a few additional buttons on the throttle stick that the X45 doesn't have, because it has buttons inside the dials. One of the things I don't like... Well, these guys should be painting against the clouds here pretty soon. Probably one of the things I do like the most about it is it does actually have a twist stick, which will be good when I use it to play flight sims. But what I like maybe most of all about that feature is it actually has a locking mechanism, so even though... So apparently I left Discord on somewhere. I don't know if it's on this PC or... here we go. Got him. Oh man, they're getting a lot tighter than I thought they would be. 3. Go ahead and get in there and mix it up, Pari. Let's go get them. Whoa. Yeah, I think that's why I'm getting the performance hit 2, because Discord. So I'm definitely going to need to go in there, and here they go. Go, 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 go. Throttle's up. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Man, I don't understand how these guys get ahead so quick. I can't clear your tail. I gotta get this U2. Oh. What I'm the worst at is I got too accustomed to. Great, he got hit. Oh, whoa, whoa. Ah! Yeah, you're not going to get that back. Ah! Really? Not good. So what I'm going to have to do here is let's go ahead and quit out of the mission. We're not going to set it up for a refly. Let's go to the brief. Let's change the difficulty since I now know I can take off with the aircraft. Let's take off and landing. Yeah, let's go ahead and leave takeoff and landing on. Really got to sharpen up, though, on the engagement. Extending flaps. Getting back in the cockpit. Lighten up the engine. Going straight to power, power, power. Smoothest takeoff yet. Let's go ahead and bring the flaps up. Landing gear as well. Let's just go ahead and give it over to the autopilot. Bring up the map. Let's go ahead and accelerate time to 4x. So at least tonight it's not avionics and logistics that are holding me up. Hope this does not derp my game, but I need to get Discord out of here. Please recover. Please return to mission. There we go. I do wonder if I go outside the cockpit, do I get that too? Yep. My wingman moving into position. I need to watch it because I do have time acceleration on here. Alright, let's go ahead and snap it back to normal time. And I'm going to go ahead and come off the autopilot now. Back it down to 80% power. Snap over to 085 and go search these turkeys out. So I feel like the game graphically holds up pretty well, despite being a little aged. Of course, a long-awaited sequel for it finally released. Maddox Games has always done really good with coming out with lots of DLC, so over the years, this flight sim has been maintained and more aircraft have been added to it. I think that's one of the things I enjoy most about it, is just the opportunity to fly tons of different aircraft. Okay, here we go. Now, the target all did not work last time, so I'm going to have him attack fighters this time. The U-2s are low on the deck, so I'm going to accelerate and engage them pretty quickly. One of the things I'm not really good about, got a guy coming in high here. One of the things I'm really bad about is, I don't know how to... I mean, I know how to padlock the targets, but I don't really want to padlock the targets. But I'm really bad at figuring out where these guys go in those high-speed passings. Can't tell if I got skin on him or not. Oh. Okay, my wingman got somebody. I don't know if I got him or not. But the problem, obviously, and I mean, I get that it's realistic, but I just don't know. Ah! Ooh. Got more guys coming in here. No. Come on. That's what happens when you roll the aircraft too much. Come on, my speed's up at 250k. It shouldn't be a problem maintaining altitude. This guy's coming in. Passing shot on him. So hard to see against the green background. Not sure if that engagement did anything. I don't know if those guys are running. What I probably need to do is learn how to selectively padlock. The problem I've had is when I padlock these guys, I haven't been able to figure out. Well, there's the U-2. That's the guy I'm supposed to engage. Just want to know for certain that I don't have anybody. Alright, so it looks like we're chasing the U-2s. I am closing them up. Yeah, as much as I dislike it, I'm going to have to figure out how to padlock. It just really disorients me when it takes and snaps your view around. Padlock enemy is F4. Padlock next is just U and Y. It's the view forward with padlock. So the number pad insert button, which is like 10 keyless keyboard I don't actually have. So just try UI F4, Alt F6. Too many buttons. Turn to mission. Oh, there you go. Okay. Wasn't there an Alt F4? Not sure if that's what I wanted. Get back in the cockpit. Padlock it. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, that's the problem. He's got a tail gunner. Okay. Okay, here we go. There he goes. He's smoking. Come around. Okay, well that's good. So it looks like once he's passed, they don't keep you padlocked. So if it naturally releases it, that will be huge. He doesn't look like he has not gone down yet. Go get him. Need to watch this closing distance too. Whew. Is he going down? Well, now that we figured padlock out, that makes it almost a completely different flight sim. Nope, no. Get the other guy. See, no, he's still smoking. You really need to blow up. Is he still not going down? It's aggravating. Oh, no, there he goes. Oh, maybe he's not. Here we go. No. He's going down. Don't chase him. Boom, confirmed kill. Splash one. Now where is the other guy? He's around behind you. Yeah, padlocking makes this almost an entirely different game. The problem was the first day that I was playing with padlock, well, it was set to auto padlock, and I couldn't figure out how to get it off of padlock. All right, closing him up. A little more power. Nope. Come on, pull out of that. It's fighting me. Where are you at, dude? Here we go. Just gotta stay clear of that tail gun coming up from underneath him. Should help with that a little bit. And that distance is closing up really fast. Oh, he's going down! Get away from him! No. Aircraft back under control. Where is he? Looked like he was definitely going down. Nope, he is still... Jeez, these things are resilient. They look like World War I era fighter craft. That looks like he's going down. Yep, both pilots bailed out. Boom. 2 confirmed kills. Let's take it back to the house. Alright. Took some doing, but things worked out alright. Alright, well, it took a while, but it seems like we got an actually successful flight in tonight. And like I said, now that I think I figured out how to make padlock work effectively, I think we're going to have an even better go of it from here on out. Still haven't quite got landings down yet, so we're going to try that again tonight. See if the autopilot tracks properly. It always seems to get a bit flummoxed. But it should just navigate all these points. So if it successfully brings me back around to the second to the last point, then I'll take control at that point after snapping it back to normal time. The autopilot. And the airfield should be back around. Ooh, boy, you're losing altitude and power fast. Still at 240 kilometers per hour, though. Nope, not back around on the... We're really hard. Does that look like the airfield there? It's your altitude. Just going to extend flaps a little. Speed is still way high. I'm just going to go ahead and fully extend the flaps for landing. I feel like my speed is down where it should be. I'm just having a really hard time. I don't quite yet understand the iconography on the map of where the airfield should be. Oh, that's it right below me. Okay, so my altitude's 190 meters. Not extended landing gear yet. I'm going to hold off on doing that. Based on the looks of things, that doesn't concur with my visual, though. By visual, I feel like I should make it a right-hand turn. The map makes it look like I should make it a left-hand turn to line up on the airfield. Not sure which to trust. Airfield should be off to my left. No, that's it. You're passing right over the airfield right now. Alright. So I'm going to bring it back around to the right. And yeah, that answers my question. Do you trust the map or do you trust your visual? At least for landing, you trust your visual. I wonder... That mouse look does work. Ooh. There's the airfield, I think. A little more power because I'm a little low. I'm going to try and take it out to this bridge and make my turn there. Don't want to have to put a ton more power and speed onto the aircraft, though. So I don't want to have to bleed that much off. My return approach. There we go. There we go. Let's go ahead and bleed some power. Don't extend your gear. Power down. Definitely need to be in at 150. Come on. You're still too fast, I feel like. Not a good landing. That's the second time that I've derped the aircraft. But again, I can walk away from. Aircraft isn't completely destroyed. I'll take it. Let's quit mission. 2 enemy aircraft kills and mission success. Let's call that done. Now, I could do training. I didn't realize that. I could do training. I haven't flown any actual training missions. Single missions. That's a little weird. Air Force Finland. Career fighter. Not sure that I've been playing this correctly. Nope, it's not what I wanted to do. It's fine though. I'm not certain how to get... Single missions, pilot career, multiplayer, quick mission builder, full mission builder. Okay, maybe it's just me, but like, how do you... severely missing something here? Dynamic campaign for Finnish fighter pilot. Okay, so I guess this is the campaign. This is very interesting. I didn't know that this thing had a Finnish campaign. Okay, I'll bite. What? It has a campaign for Finland? I don't know, man. What are some famous cities in Finland? I guess Helsinki would be one. Oh, that would be a little too obvious to say Espoo. Sure. Called 1916. Your choice of fighter squadrons. Fighter Squadron 26. Let's play that 1941. Enemy planes are approaching our airfield. Take off immediately. J8A. Roster, arming. A little worried, so that didn't give me any chance to monkey with the difficulty settings. Let's hope that this works out okay. Are you kidding me? Is it a nighttime?
Alright. Well, this might prove to be a wee bit aggravating. Nighttime mission? Not cool. Alright, but I guess it is what it is. So, great, I'm flying an aircraft that I'm not familiar with. Guess that's mine. Flaps are raised. Could partially lower them. Flaps for landing. Flaps raised. Yeah, I don't think there's, oh, there's 3 flaps. Right? Hopefully that's them being partially extended. I don't know. This is not good. Let's go ahead and start the engine. I hope hope this guy ahead of me will take off. I don't seem to have nearly... Oh, no, it's not good. Come on. Oh, they didn't want me to take off yet. What am I gonna do that? Hopefully, yeah, one more lights will shut down. Fly it. This might be rough tonight. I'm not even sure how I'm supposed to know what the heck to do. And these guys are all starting their engines up. They also all have their lights on, which is a control that I blew off. I don't even think I have it mapped to anything. Cockpit lights are control L. Let's hope that navigation lights can just be control N. Yes. Landing light control L. Nope, I'm gonna change it. I don't know, man. Control G for ground. Alright, cockpit lights can be control L, control N. Turn to mission. Doesn't really do me a lot of good. Okay, nav lights are up. Landing lights are on. Man, are they waiting on me? I really don't. Takeoffs like this have not been good. I'm going to try and apply the wheel brake and hopefully I can hold the aircraft stationary. Except the wheel brake is on my left hand, my keyboard's over on my left. I really need to see if these guys are taking off yet. Does that work? Yep. Come on, that's what we're waiting for. Okay, Gladiator White 1 is airborne. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Two's up. 3 is taxiing. Four is going. Here goes 5. Can't see jack. Go, 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 go. Get off the ground. No, no! Come on. Flipping A. Really aggravating. Refly it. That's what we're gonna do this time. Is I'm gonna try leaving my engine off. I thought that maybe they were waiting to take off until I turned my engine on. Looks like it's a scripted start with time delay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go outside the aircraft. I'm gonna bring up all my lights. Cockpit lights, navigation lights. Landing lights. Then what I'm going to do is, just gonna go ahead and hit time acceleration. See if these guys go ahead and take off. Looks like one is going. Okay. So one of the reasons why it's so hard to have flight sims in my gaming schedule, as well as definitely play them on stream, is they are so time consuming. Alright, there he goes. Let's snap time back to normal, get back inside the cockpit, light the engine. And let's go push up the throttle. Come on, why is it? Let's start pulling back on the stick. Come on, come on, come on. No, don't. So aggravated. Again, the takeoff model shouldn't be that hard. I don't know why
I don't know why the rudder is so wonky. Cockpit lights, navigation lights, exterior cockpit view, accelerate time compression. Alright, engines up. Now, some other takeoff models, in fact, what I'm accustomed to is you hold the wheel brake down and then let it go.
Suunta 270, korkeus 05.
Seems to be steadying up a little better now. Come on, take off. Take off, take off, take off. Come on, take off. What the heck? Alright, maybe it's that I have to have the flaps down. We're definitely getting lots of takeoff practice tonight. Alright, let's bring the lights up. Go ahead and extend the flaps. Which seems right, because this definitely looks like the Gladiator White 5s. Flaps are also extended. And I don't think I have to be worried about an errant takeoff. It doesn't seem like these aircraft get moving until you throttle up. So at idle, they just remain stationary. This looks a lot like the B-239 that I've been flying. Alright, we're going to try pushing the wheel brake down. Or at least I thought I had the wheel brake down. What the heck? Oh, no, you have time compression on. Well, this isn't going to work. So derpy. It's not the night. It's not the kind of night I had planned. Okay, flaps are extended for landing. Let's bring the cockpit lights up. Go to the exterior view. Set your zoom level. Go ahead and accelerate time. Make sure that you get off of time compression when you go to take off. There goes 4 and 5. Turn off the time compression, go back to the cockpit. Is the engine running? No, I haven't lit the engine off yet. Alright, engine's up. Let's get your wheel brake on. Generate as much power as I can. Release the wheel brake. Counter the rudder shift. Part of my problem is I just can't tell when the wings start to level out. And the nose gets pushed forward. No, 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 no. It's even hard just to tell where the flipping runway is. Let's pull back on the stick. Come on. Come on. Come on. What am I missing? It's like the aircraft won't take off. What in the heck is going on? I gotta see, is there a control that I'm missing? Maybe something specific to this aircraft that I'm just not getting? I mean, you can try and see if it's got WEP. I hope I don't have to do propeller mix or monkey with the with the fuel mixture. It's definitely a single engine aircraft. Tail wheel? None of those seem to be actual aircraft controls. I cannot tell what's going on. This thing shouldn't have turbo or superchargers or anything. It's also not helping me that the flippin' thing is at night. Yeah, I can't tell where I'm going whatsoever. I don't know if I'm heading at a building. Those do look like the hangars over there on the right. Yeah, I'm trying to get the... Like it's not getting enough speed, and I would think I don't get this. I would think that I would have a speed indicator. Miscellaneous settings. There is just something completely and entirely wrong that I'm not understanding. This is one thing. Oh, and you can't turn... Alright. Difficulty is custom. That difficulty is definitely not anything that I've set. So I gotta figure out... Let's delete that one. Okay, Finland, Personality Fighter. Ah, that's the problem. Alright. We're not doing separate engine start or complex engine management. Not do reliability. Nope, nope. No player's own view. Cockpit always on. Oh, well, that's part of the problem. What? We do want vulnerability. Don't want that. We do want that. We do want that. We don't want that. Shared kills. Head shake, wind and turbulence, and clouds. Use the 24-bit user skins. Alright. The point is, I think that's what we want. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. The only one in the squadron with no kills? There's 2 or 3 people. Alright. Hey, what's going on, Cronus? How you doing, man? Thanks so much for swinging through. I appreciate you. Today, every stream keeps freezing and buffering. Yeah, so sorry about that, man. I've definitely tried to only stream this at 720p so that people with limited bandwidth are able to play it back. So I do apologize about that. How you doing today, man? Sorry I didn't catch you as soon as you came in on the live stream. Alright, so let's try this again. No need to bring up the cockpit lights this time because it shifted me to daytime. Let's go ahead and increase the time compression. We can go ahead and start the engine. So other than your internet, man, I hope everything else is going okay. Yeah, let's hit the wheel brakes and go. What the heck? What is that, man? Like, why? Makes no sense whatsoever. At least we're in the daytime now. Let's see if we can get an actual... Why is it... Alright, can we get off the ground now? No. Why is the aircraft not taking off? I don't get this at all. And now I've remapped the difficulty so there shouldn't be any... maybe what I need to do is just do an exterior view and try and see if I can tell what the hell is going on right now. Bring up the engine. So like I said, Kronos, I'm really sorry that your internet is causing you issues, man. Looks like you weren't able to hang around either. Let's go back to normal time compression. Got the wheel brake on. generate some power. I don't know if the best thing is to move directly behind the aircraft. So release it. Try and keep it going straight down the taxiway. It's almost as if yeah.
Pysykää suunnassa. Suunta 270. Korkeus 01.
So with the flaps extended, it was not taken off. I don't know what other problems or whatever I was doing wrong. Does this have retractable landing gear? It doesn't appear like it does. Go ahead and give it the autopilot. Now, of course, I heard. Don't see any enemy aircraft in the area. Man, that was so hard. And I guess what it was I just had, I had the flaps extended into the landing position the entire time after I set the difficulty so that the landings and takeoffs weren't entirely realistic. Now you're getting a speed indicator. Please tell me, what is it doing? Okay. I thought it was about to crash me into the ground. I was going to be really pissed off. So it looks like we're just flying combat air patrol over the field. Oh, here come the Russians. Down from the southeast. But as I was saying, oh, he's just calling out the patrol vectors in real time. But yeah, this is the one of the reasons why putting in time with flight sims is so hard, because it's such a time sink to get all this stuff figured out. And when you talk about doing this on stream, it's that much more of an issue. Okay, so no, we actually have some patrol waypoints to go to. Now, what makes this weird is I am not actually the squadron leader. It's very much like the B-239. It looks like to get to the B-239, they just pulled the upper biplane wing off and gave it retractable landing gear. So it looks like IP with the enemy aircraft is going to be about here. Rough night. And I thought I had actually figured out a chunk of this by flying those B-239 practice missions.
We'll see what the flight leader's going to say and if he's going to issue commands on the approach to the Russian aircraft. See if it do what it do.
Delta 2 out.
You, Flock of Seagull. You know why we're here?
I'm an angel. I kill firstborns while their mamas watch. I turn cities into salt. I even, when I feel like it, rip the souls from little girls. And from now till kingdom come, the only thing you can count on in your existence is never understanding why.
Good. Yeah, but where are they? Alright, looks like we're engaging. Take it off of autopilot. Power up. I'll just go ahead and follow my wing. Still don't have a visual on these guys. Let's not get too far ahead of them. Like I'm doing exactly. They over on the right-hand side. How do we pass them? How did we pass them? Should be right ahead, but I'm not seeing them. Need to figure this out really quick. Should be off slightly to the right. You padlock any of them now? Nope. There's white three up high and right. Go ahead and push up to maximum throttle. I got a guy breaking away over here on the left. God, where is he? It's so difficult to see with the sticking as much crap as I have. I just need to make visual sighting on this guy, like I can't. He should just be somewhere off to my right. Is he low? I'm just not seeing the label paint on him at all. I don't really know why he... Oh, there he goes. Got him. Distance. Closing in a half a mile. He's actually extending just slightly. Get on him. Oh man, he's really booking. I was catching him, but now he's extending. And I am up at 300 kilometers and not catching this guy? Or is he going down? Yeah, he's been destroyed. Okay. Get off the padlock. It's like I'm just up here for no damn reason. Oh, here we go. Two guys ahead. Were those the two? Should be a third guy in between us and them. Me and them. This game is so punishing if you get behind with these guys. It's taking me so long to climb. And these guys are just booking and getting out of here. Gotta do this business and try and fly with the opposite hand. Ooh. There's a guy behind us going. This is like so pointless. Guess I'll flip around and go after the other guy. If that's even feasible. You actually shot one of our guys down? Dude, you guys are like 4-on-1. This is might be harder. Oh, well, if you got one, then that should be mission complete. That's it. It's like I went through all that pain in the butt, like... I didn't get to do anything. It's like pointless. I think I'm gonna skip bothering the with the landing here. You'll do better. One of our planes was shot down. The enemy lost 2 planes. Great. I think I want to refly that, I guess. I mean, it was successful, but I felt like I didn't even get to do anything. And yes, it has been many a night on a flight sim that I have just played. Spent several hours replaying the same mission over and over. Okay, so now with the flaps up, maybe this won't be so much of a hassle. Okay, let's go to normal time, go back inside the cockpit. Engage the wheel brakes. Be ready on the rudder here. I'm trying to fucking take off, dude. Let's go and give it over to the autopilot. my rudder here. And why? What the? That I don't understand at all. Ugh. Really, 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 really aggravating. Contact. Oh, why is... Oh, because I had power on. And maybe that I engaged the autopilot at too low of an altitude.
Alright, normal time, back inside the cockpit. Wheel brakes on. Maximum throttle. Oh, there's my rudder control. I didn't see where the indicator was. Let it go. Here we go.
Mitä hemmettiä? Missä olette? Pysykää suunnassa. Suunta 270. Korkeus 01.
Who is this Nolan guy and why does he keep calling for him? Alright, so I guess I'm just going to maintain control of this thing for a little bit.
270.
Vector 270, 1500. One thing this game is, it is highly dependent, sensitive, scripted around that first engagement. Because if they get by you, like there's just no catching up. And yeah, admittedly, there are some nights that, like, I go to play, nights, days, whatever, that I go to play a flight sim, and I just, and I don't get anything done. I don't progress the campaign enough. It's too steep on the learning curve, and I'm like, why do I bother? And so hopefully we get through a lot of this, what the hell? Hopefully we get through a lot of this and settle into where the game's actually fun.
Mitä hittoa? Pysykää
090.
Suunta 09.
Well, you told me 270.
Korkeus 05. Loppu.
I wonder if at 1,000 feet I'm safe to go ahead and engage the autopilot. Now from here, what I want to do is I just want to keep an eye on airspeed and altitude and make sure this thing doesn't put me in the dirt again. So what we've gotten done tonight is we've gotten one training mission done. Fam flight, I guess I'd say. That actually worked out well. But since then, we've been trying to get things down to get the campaign started, and that has not been successful. Hey, everybody. My friends are retweeting out my go live tweet with one of them put Snoopy on.
Huomio. Pommikoneita.
Okay, bomber's 12 o'clock high. Alright, so where are they? Oh, they're right on top of us. Great. This is same thing. I didn't understand this last time. Okay, bombers have passed us now. Autopilot has already put the aircraft in a turn. Coming off the autopilot now. Your altitude's 1,600 meters. Should be back somewhere over to the right slightly. Nope, they're to your left and they're
Pysykää johtaja mukana.
extending and getting away again.
2-0. Korkeus.
Really wish this thing had like a rewind button. I'm the closest one on. Now last time, part of the reason I couldn't see them was because they were up high. Really wished I'd figured out how to... Oh, there they go. No, 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 no. What does he see? Ah! I thought I'd figured out how to get this thing off padlock. These guys should be up high. There they go. They're right above me. I don't know. How in the world do you get up there? No, don't. Ah! Ah, don't. Now, great. Thanks. Now I've Freaking lost him. The guy was there. Where? Now I don't know where he is. Oh, I can't afford that when the game is so blasted, wound tight around keeping track of these guys. No, he's extending now. Flippin' A. Can you padlock him now? There he goes. There we go. Come on, get the nose down. This is only going to work if I get him the one time.
Huomio. Pommikoneita. Kello 2 matalalla.
Yeah. Oh, that's a big tubby. Come on, come on, come on. So hard to fly this thing. Why is it not blowing up? He's smoking. Lots of pieces coming off. I am definitely eating him up. There's more smoke. Except that's not helping me.
Mitä hittoa? Pysykää johtajan mukana. Suunta 120.
Is he still flying? Jeez.
Loppu.
I don't know what this guy's saying. That doesn't sound Finnish. Boom, boom. At least I'm not getting hit with a tail gunner. Oh, something's hitting me. Come on, guys. Clear by 6. Ah, what's going on? Hey, what's up, TJ? How you doing, man? No, I have not moved yet. The house is on the market. Oh, what just happened? What just happened? Okay, I think he's going down. I hope that means that bomber's going down. Good, man. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear that you're doing well. This has been a lot of work tonight to not get to do a whole heck of a lot. Do we destroy all the other fighters? 'Cause I don't see anybody else. Nope, no. Let's not crash the aircraft. Good kill. Good kill. Looks like that's all they wrote. He is going to hell. Man, heck of a lot of work tonight to not get to do but so much. I'm kind of trash at the game. Good. I've been grinding NBA 2020. Okay, very cool. Got like 14 episodes up now. Need to edit some, to be honest. I'm kind of trash at the game. Alright, I see that one down bomber over there. Are those swim goggles? No, they're not swim goggles. They are replica World War II era pilot goggles. They should make a game for swimmers. Yeah, I guess the only swimming game that I've ever known about is like the Olympic Games. It's very interesting. It looks like I put that bomber down right on the airfield, which is, I guess, okay, because that's what we were supposed to be defending. This aircraft has been incredibly difficult to fly. Man, those bombers were very tough. What's my airspeed? It's up too high. I'm going to try and come around and see if I can sight in this airfield. Okay, in fact, there is the airfield right there. Let's go ahead and extend the flaps. That'll help bring my airspeed down. 160 kilometers per hour was too fast last time. Oh, whoa, whoa. You said Michael Phelps had a game, and your friend had it, but it was legit trash. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, all those games, I mean, even when they had the Olympic ones, oh man, my airspeed is really low. My airspeed is really low. No, no, flippin' A. Boop, boop. Great. So now we gotta refly the whole mission over again just as I derp the landing. Great, 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 great. During your career, you destroyed one plane. In this mission, you destroyed one plane. You were killed. Great. Ah.
It's cool, man. Yeah, the only swimming games I've ever done, like I said, were like the Olympic games on PC, where you would like rapidly tap on like 2 keys on the keyboard to simulate stroking your arms, field and track and field. So how are you? You said you were doing good today, man. Anything? You get anything special done this weekend? And are you all prepped up for? I guess your next big thing is Borderlands 3. Which I guess drops this week. Alright, let's go back to normal time. Get back inside the cockpit. Make sure the zoom level is set correctly. Flaps should need to be raised. Check that again to make sure that that is the case. They are. Rudder should be centered up. Rudder's not even responding. Wheel brakes on. Let her go. Let her rip. Hope that I don't wind up rip. So hard to manage the rudder when it's on this dial. Get up, 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 get up. No, why is it doing this? Makes me so angry, like I don't... There's just no reason for that. Yeah, so so I've got voice mod activated, TJ. That threw me off. Are you playing a pod? Yeah, so I have, so I'm playing with this thing called the Logitech G X52 flight control system. So this is the joystick, and then it has a additional throttle base for throttle control. So yeah, that's what I'm fine with, and I am just getting really frustrated. I've been doing fine with this, but when I started up the campaign, so I played a couple single-player missions between the first time that I live streamed this Saturday morning and tonight, and everything has worked fine. I'm having the hardest problem freaking making these takeoffs, though, in this aircraft, and I don't understand why.
Because it really shouldn't be that difficult. And I've set the difficulty level to mirror what I had in the single-player missions, but for some reason, there's something going on with the physics in this flight model for this biplane that I am missing, and I don't understand it. So I'm going to try taking off again from the exterior cockpit view.
Korkeus 01.
And like I don't understand why I'm getting so much left and right fade. I don't know why when I'm inside the aircraft. I don't really know when you're supposed to pull back on the stick. And that may be it. I may be pulling back on the stick too soon. It may just be that I just don't understand the relative positioning of the aircraft when I'm in that exterior cockpit view, or interior cockpit view, to really understand where I should be pulling back on the stick. So maybe I'm just going to need to take off in the exterior view like I have. Then one time tonight when I engaged the autopilot, and I guess too low in altitude, it just like drove me right into the ground. It pissed me off too. Now these guys are coming around. I think part of the thing too is I just need to, I guess I'm just gonna, the autopilot seems fairly ineffective in this mission. My current games are Rainbow Six on PC, League of Legends, and Gears 5. Right. Waiting to play Borderlands 3 with friends, then when COD drops, I'll be pushing that game too, so a lot of games to play. Yep. It's holiday season, man. It's holiday season. It seems like when I've been flying with these guys that they've been derping up, getting visual on these guys. So I'm going to fly a little bit ahead this time. Really not satisfied with the lack of stuff I've gotten done for the amount of time that I put in tonight. And then further disappointed that I won't get the chance to play again until tomorrow night. You shut up.
You shut your mouth. You don't tell me what to do. I run this pace. All you've been doing is derping us up. Letting the Russians get in and attack the airbase. I'm gonna fight that bomber again. That bomber was big and fat. It took a lot of damage.
Not a lot of road damage. Ooh, I shouldn't necessarily be flying at max throttle though all the way. Okay, here come the Russians now. Freaking biplane is such trash. I gotta make some good at least this one mission. And maybe I'll have a chance to get 2 decent missions in tonight by not flying with my wingman. So, did you get a chance to play any of OG Borderlands, TJ? I was like, I gotta do laps between these 2 waypoints just to waste time. Alright, so if I mark up here, as my intended flight to intercept. Now, of course, what might happen is I might just get jumped by these guys and get my lunch taken. So I'm flying up here by myself. Make sure that I'm in normal time compression. It's my altitude now. It's almost 2,000 feet, so a good height for the initial engagement. Okay, what you can't do is you can't let these guys slip by you. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. There they go, up high. Fight's on. These guys are coming in so high. Just can't keep his nose up. So it's going to make it really hard to track these guys. Can't padlock yet. Just 3 aircraft. Frack, how did they slip by me? Okay, it looks like they're descending. Now, if it's just... They're all bombers. I don't know what Sippy's is. Say party flight, no. best I can hope for is to engage one of these guys. That's what it is. I think what this guy does is he flies to clear the tail of the formation. Maybe even to make us lose more time. It's definitely not a fighter escort. Flippin' A. I don't understand how I always wind up behind this damn formation every single time. Aircraft is so horrible. I would just like to get one engagement done tonight. One decent engagement. I would like to get one engagement done and then actually get out of this mission without being killed. Here he comes. Padlock got him. Biggest problem right now is I just can't tell what his attack vector is. Oh! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Did he go down? I think that actually killed him. Yeah, those two bombers don't even. They just run. Alright, so what happens if I quit the mission here? The enemy lost one plane. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll take that. I don't know. Pilot career. Load. Is this the second mission? I mean, I assume so. Was I credited with a kill? Was not credited with a kill. So now my problem is I can't tell if the mission, I can't tell if the campaign has progressed. I mean, I feel like this is a different mission, right? Because there's not 6 aircraft. Well, let's see. It should be immediately obvious if it's the same. I don't think it is, because there's only 4 aircraft this time. What does the map look like? If the map looks the same, then we got some shenanigans. The map does look the same. It looks exactly the same. Alright, we gotta figure something out here, because this is just not working. Maybe I just need to fly single missions. Which is fine. I'm fine flying single missions. Okay, fly for Hungary. FW-190 F8. There's one mission there attacking Russian tanks and vehicle columns. Going fast and don't take it around too long. Alright, let's give that a whirl. So it looks like these are all the same settings from before. Let's kill that flutter effect because I don't actually know what that is. I think this is a flight sim that I'm gonna need some more time with. Try to jump into the campaign, and I think there's just a lot more training and seat time that I need with it, and I probably just pushed it too hard and wound up burning a lot of my time tonight. It's also not helping me that I don't completely and entirely understand how to keep the campaign model going, because I feel like, I mean, it's possible that I had another cap mission in the exact same area with the exact same are you actually armed with bombs for this? Because if I am, the engine's up. I'm going to try and take off from inside the cockpit this time. I think what I've come to realize is that I need to probably be up at about 160 kilometers. This freaking thing. I don't understand this. Like, this makes... what the... Just make... Like... It seems to make absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. Unless I just have zero situational awareness when I'm sitting inside the aircraft. I don't understand. I don't understand why the rudder waggle is as much as it is. This is a soul-crushing flight sim for me right now. wingtip smoke there. Well, maybe that's just what I have to do, is take off from inside the aircraft, from outside the aircraft from now on. I'm gonna, from now on, gain some more altitude with these things before I try and engage the autopilot. Man, I don't remember this game being this hard way back in the day when I used to play it. Something weird here because I'm having to pull. Oh, disable that. And this aircraft does have WEP. So now let's go ahead and set up the autopilot. Make sure this thing doesn't crash me into the freaking ground. Got a 4-person flight now. But I'm okay if I have to fly this as a survey sim. That's fine. I would have preferred to have played it in a campaign mode, but I think I used to fly Jane's U.S. Air Force the same way. Just played it as a survey sim and just played a bunch of single missions instead of getting into campaigns. One thing I do need to do is, I don't think I have bombs mapped to any particular control. I have a control in mind, so I don't think it will be toggle bomb release mode. Gunner controls, weapons 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's already assigned to weapon 3. Okay, so that's joy button 2. Hopefully that will be the bombs. Joy button 8. I can definitely say that learning curve is definitely going to be better. If I fly this as a single mission survey sim. Now I'll be back on tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, however, I'm going to be getting into Star Citizen. So learning curve will also be high again tomorrow night because it's been a while since I played Star Citizen, and I've got one new spaceship to fly. I have 2 spaceships that I don't have a lot of seat time in, so see how that goes. Really not pleased with tonight overall. And I think I actually need to give strong consideration for if I do flip over to Star Citizen tomorrow night, or maybe I just stick with this. Because there are definitely several things in this game that I haven't figured out. No sign of the Russians yet. Oh. That's right. This is primarily a ground mission. We can go ahead and accelerate time then. Now, do I have rockets underneath the bottom of this? Snikes, I do have rockets. Or at least smaller bombs. Great. So with having some clear problems grasping all the elements of the game, you decided on top of that to add in an air-to-ground mission. Great. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, and I guess my thing is there's just enough of a learning curve from mission to mission in this game that it's just I'm just not at a point yet where I'm ready to play the game as a campaign with any reasonable expectation that that I'll be successful from mission to mission and be able to string a bunch of successful missions together. Alright, we're coming up on our bombing run here. Now, I don't know how in the world I'm going to do this. Set it for normal time. I hope this is as easy as just hitting the waypoint. One of the things I need to look at is I need to look at drills again because there was a specific thing for padlocking ground. Oh man, none of my bomb sites are set up. Toggle site mode. Weapon 4. Oh, no. Padlock enemy ground is F5. Alright, we'll try that. Now, are my gun sights working? Or bomb sights, I mean. Not really. Okay, there's your gun. It's like, is that gun sight or is that drop bombs? Alright, we're getting close to the bomb site now. We're going to be about 4 kilometers out. Starting our run, and we've increased speed.
Yeah, man, I don't really know for absolute certain. Not padlocking a ground target right now. 2 bombs away. Whoa! Okay. long as we don't have enemy fighter aircraft that come in to take us out. Hope that mission complete. Am I going back around? Oh, is it just dropping the bombs automatically too? What in the world is that? So crazy. Alright, let's come off autopilot. It's a little ridiculous. Okay. There's a battery of anti-aircraft guns. That's kind of really what I want to take out. I don't think that was particularly effective. What did I just do? What did I just do? And what I don't understand is what's that big bomb underneath the belly? You're not. This doesn't look right. And those things get destroyed? Because... Ooh. Oh. Rudder controls damaged. Oh. Wingtip smoke.
Try and come back around. I just want to take out this battery of anti-aircraft guns. Part of the problem is, there you go. Oh, there, okay, good, we got a padlock on. It's not really what I want. It's not padlock, what I want. Fine. I don't know if I got anything from there. Oh, no. Alright, I'm gonna make one more bombing run back here. At least I was able to get a successful padlock. What I really want to do is... There we go. Oh, we got him. Oh, no. Oh, you're right on this column. Damn it! Yeah, I kept hitting the gun sights. I kept hitting 3. It's 4 that you want to hit. So you don't need the safety cover up. Alright, let's come back around for one more pass. See if we can figure that out. Cannot find these guns when they're not popping off. Should be over to the left. There we go. Padlock on one. Shoot, where is it? Where is it? I can't tell if I'm on the target or not. You are just not on it tonight. Oh. Really aggravates me that I can't tell where these guys are. Oh, machine gun jam. Great, great, awesome. Please. There's a target. Not effective at all. Alright, we'll try it one more time. Gotta get something going here. Nope, nope, nope. Still more over to the right. He should be relatively lined up on the target now. Oh, there's a padlock. Oh. Enemy tank and enemy car destroyed. Very good. Something at least. I would say, I think the way this works is I think that those targets will go away when you've actually destroyed everything. I'm not positive.
Spin around for one more pass, and then we'll hit the quit mission thing and see if it toggles it as successful. Do I have a padlock? I feel like I've got a padlock. I'm nothing up. Got something. Oh, I got something. Those turrets are all still there. What happens if I hit the quit mission button? What does that tell me? Bunch of ground kills. Score 460, friendly kills 0. I'd call that successful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like 11 kills. I'm just going to call this done. So that's the only thing that's disappointing is if... So what happens if I do pilot career? Let's delete that. Name a campaign for Finnish fighter pilot. This looks like all the stuff. That I had set. Use 24-bit user skins. Alright, let's give this one more go. Start it. Go from 1941. 1937 J8A. Yeah, so this is the exact same mission. Yeah, sometimes it gives you 6, sometimes it gives you 4. So we're pushing a little bit on the time tonight. But like I said, I want to feel like I got something accomplished. So I'll let these guys start their engines up. Well, I'll just go ahead and start mine. Zero out the throttle. No. Power should not be at 5%. Power should be at 0.
Suunta 090. Korkeus 01.
2, 3, 4, 5. Go to normal time. Go back inside the cockpit. Nope, don't go back inside the cockpit, actually. Because apparently I can't take off from inside the cockpit. Don't know why.
Here we go. Trying to figure out how to play through the campaign mode.
Suunta 060. Korkeus
Yeah, just keep the fucking aircraft steady. So maybe don't make the climb angle as steep as I have been. Oh! How are these guys up already? Okay, that's different. Inside the cockpit, what are we doing here? Well, they said it was a dynamic campaign. We got 2 on. This guy over to the left. 4 miles out. Campaign's definitely starting differently tonight. Closing him up. Two bombers were just right in the vicinity as I started the mission. On my way. Somebody's popping off up there, I can't tell. Got one of us or we got them. Come on, man. Now, the throttle's maxed out and this stupid guy is extending. Don't have LEP on this aircraft. So now we're starting to close up again. Might actually get in the fight now. Padlock him. Yep, you got him. Get on him, get on him. Please don't tell me he's shot down already. He was shot down already, so you just wasted your time. Flippin' A.
Mitä hittoa? Pysykää johtaja mukana.
Should be a guy.
06.
Stern.
Korkeus 01. Loppu.
Okay, here he goes. Oh, they take him out too? padlock now. Lights on. It's 1 mile out, come on. Your altitude, it's just over 300 feet, 300 meters. You going down? No, they're still fighting. They're fighting this aircraft. How is he still... Oh, I got bombers coming in. Come on, man, there's no way that guy... It's still kind of padlocked. I guess he's still a valid target. I can't... There's nothing I can do. Like, I'm never gonna catch him. As long as he's running away. Bomber's up high. If he goes to 148, I'm gonna break away. Now he's at 145. 143, he's coming back at you. I hear the bombers up ahead, or up overhead. Yeah, nope, I'm just not catching him. Where are the bombers? Oh man, I had all sorts of targets. Yeah, well, you'll never catch those bombers. Where are the fighters? I mean, we're engaged with 4 guys here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Please padlock this guy. You got him, you got him. I don't know how people find these things. But you can't see anything. That freaking biplane wing, like, I cannot see a thing. Trying to see where to lead this guy. Oh! Just holding on, hoping that somebody would get him off my tail. Come on. Somebody get this guy. I'm gonna have to break away. Elevator controls, damage, fuel tank, great, great, great. Fucking awesome. I got nothing. Like, you're losing speed right now at max throttle.
Kutonen, hyppää jo! Hyppää!
Are you kidding? Ah!
Suunta 240. Korkeus 30. Kuutonen, pala heti kotiin.
This is not how this is supposed to be going.
Täällä 3. Voi perkele. Ryssä perässä.
Got to get something going here. I can't shut down. I can't shut down with this going as horribly as it's gone tonight. Guess I should have broken away from that guy the first time.
090. Korkeus 01.
No, I didn't want to go time normal yet. Now go time normal. Come on. Trying to dial in the rudder controls so that the aircraft goes straight down. Looking for it to hit 160 kilometers per hour.
Suunta 06.
And pull back smoothly on the stick.
Korkeus 01.
Keep the attack angle slight. Zero out the rudder. Go ahead and go back inside the cockpit again. Make sure we're on normal time. Alright. Snap 2 and take this guy to the right.
Täällä 3. Auttakaa.
4-4. This guy's closer. Get on this guy that's 2 clicks out. Ah, now he's extending and running. Like, alright, this guy's closing in.
3. Pala heti kotiin. Loppu.
You got him padlocked now. Just get him, get him, get him, get him. No, it's zoomed in too much. Oh, they killed him already. Hate it when they do that. Here comes the next guy.
Ampukaa tuohon persauksista.
Come on. I just, like, unless they have, like, vastly superior aircraft, I don't understand how they turn and extend a lead like that. They shouldn't have that huge of a freaking speed advantage. Flippin' A. Come on.
Suunta 0, korkeus 05. Loppu, mitä hittoa? Pysykää johtaja mukana.
Like, my ability to see the target is so ridiculously bad. Like, how is he doing that? And how am I not hitting him? Is he going down? No! Still up. But where? There he goes.
Korkeus
Oh no! No, no, no!
suunta 180. Huomio, tehtävä suoritettu. Huomio kaikki. Palataan
Mission
kotiin.
accomplished?
Huomio, tehtävä suoritettu.
No, I don't know. So that's the debriefing. So here's what I don't understand. I've completed the mission. I got a kill. That's not me. Somebody else got killed in action. We lost 2 planes. The enemy lost 2 planes. I obviously don't want to refly it. Or do I want to save the track? I just don't understand why the only option from here is to go back to the main menu. Is that just because the finish thing is only 1 mission? We lost 2 planes in this mission, the enemy lost 2 planes. Like, there's no other option to... I guess maybe the finish thing is just 1 mission. That's just weird to me. Fighter Leningrad 1941. Why is it saying I haven't completed it? That's saying I haven't gone on any sorties. But that doesn't... Okay, is it saying that I didn't complete that mission? Dynamic campaign for Finnish fighter pilot. Let's do this. Let's not do takeoffs and landings. Right? We'll just start it. First operation continuation. War 1941. So this is that same mission. Now you only have 2. It can't just be a 1-mission campaign. Now we're intercepting these guys. They should already be... Yep, here they come. From that airbase, I guess.
270. Korkeus 05.
Now, I've done something to dork up the map.
Mitä hittoa? Pysykää johtaja mukana. Loppu.
I guess that Mambo, or Op, or whatever he's saying, is over. It's like I've done something to recenter the center point of the map, and now I can't get any kind of zoom. I really tell where the heck I am, or the nose of the aircraft is pointing. Going through 180, okay.
Hitto, missä olette? Pysykää suunnassa. Suunta 090. Korkeus 05.
You just stop snapping orders at me, dude.
This map being messed up is really just about the time.
Suunta 120. Korkeus 10.
I don't know how many enemy aircraft there are. Just trying to get something successfully completed before I go to bed tonight. It's really just been frustrating the heck out of me. I better not do something silly either, like say that because I crossed the border, that any kills don't count, or that a successful mission completion doesn't count. Hoping these guys don't come in at like twice my altitude like they have been. Alright, looks like I see him over there. Coming in just underneath the clouds. There we go, maybe not. I don't see them up above me. Where the heck are they? Oh, there they go. Now it looks like I'm being jumped 3-on-1. My wingman anywhere nearby? He's coming up. Still a ways away though.
Huomio. Pommikoneita. Kello 12.
2 miles out. Up very high.
Suunta. 0. Korkeus.
Nope, really didn't want to padlock the lead guy. Basically useless. Ugh. Alright, so that type of padlock unlocked. I don't know why it hasn't been unlocking so many other times tonight. So I want to slow down to let them get ahead of me a little bit, but then you just start to lose them. I don't know why the view is snapping back down like that. Yep, now you're in a tail chase and I don't think you're ever gonna...
Suunta. 0. Korkeus. 20.
Unless my wingman comes in and slows them up.
Täällä 1. Ei enää hätää.
Yeah, they're slowing up for their bomb run. Yeah, you are starting to close in. Oh. Starting to get tail guns. Just don't hit him. I have to break away. The problem is, what I've been seeing at other times tonight is if I come back around on them like this, they're like 2 miles out of the way. So ridiculous. Yeah. Like almost a full mile out already.
Suunta. 240. Korkeus. 30.
Tail guns from the others. I know. Ooh. I've got many damage reports though, so hopefully I'm just taking some grazing shots. only thing that I can hope is I just need to get some successful missions in. The timeline advances, so we can, hoping this thing gets easier with more modern aircraft. Alright, padlock actually worked that time. Shots from the other bombers do not feel comfortable. God, I just want this bomber to go down. Oh, no. Whew. Now he's the lead bomber. It's not good. That means the other guys are going to be behind me. I think they're over the city now too. Just taking so much damage. Great. Oh. Where is he? This is really way too much work for one night.
Suunta 120. Korkeus 30.
Just why isn't he going down?
Mitä hittoa? Pysykää johtaja mukana. Loppu.
Ugh. Guys are in the clouds, I can't see a thing. There's the lead bomber. Still haven't taken him down. Turning, or is he damaged? Oh, I think he's down. I think he's going. Alright, get on the other bomber. There's two more in the air. Here we go. Either one. You going evasive? I can't imagine. Like, I don't know how you would pass this mission if I didn't have unlimited ammo on. Every aircraft destroyed. How have I just not done any damage to this guy yet?
Suunta 0. Korkeus 30.
I think these World War I era biplane guns have much less of a range than the World War II Finnish aircraft that I was accustomed to fly from the training missions. I think that's an adjustment I have not made yet. I think in order to bring this guy down, you're gonna have to close him up to being within about a quarter of a mile. I think that's why it didn't take a long time to destroy that other one. I think you just weren't within range for your weapons to be effective. Was he running? Turning. What? No, come on, no. Don't tell me this is happening. One kill, and it says I was killed in action. Alright, so I don't know how this is gonna go. This is really, like, I've wasted the entire evening and I got nothing done. So, maybe we'll play Star Citizen tomorrow night. Maybe we'll go back to Wings of Prey, I'm not sure. At any rate, thanks so much for joining in for tonight.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you. It's always a learning experience on here. It's, you know, one of the things that I try and do is expose people to a lot of different kinds of games. I may just pick a different flight sim. One where I'm confident that I can actually get something done. So, thanks so much for joining in for tonight. Once again, my name is Ben Gaskeley. Stay much from GearWorks.com and the E2KG Network podcasting channel on YouTube, as well as the Rounding Off Affinity Gaming channel on YouTube. Every once in a while, when you try and play a highly complex game like this is what you get. The Force was just not with me tonight. So, thanks so much for joining in. Until next time, happy hunting, take care of yourself, stay safe out there, play the games that you like and stream the games that you love. I'll be back at it tomorrow night, not quite certain what I'm going to do after the, after tonight being what it was, but I will be back. So until next time, good night, good gaming, and good luck. That's going to do it for me. I'm out of here.